No. Nah, you just missed the
No,
AO.
Todd, you missed some crazy shit, man.
Oh no.
You missed some.
Night out of pocket, is he?
Of course, naturally.
Naturally.
What? Why is that the first thing you say?
What do you mean? Why do you mean? What's this? Why is it the first thing you say? Of course, it's the first thing. Your brand is being out of pocket. What do you mean it's the first thing?
Ay.
Don't ay carambo fucking head ass man. What are you talking about, man? Oh my days, dude.
That's crazy.
I just can't be nonchalant at all.
You can't be. What do you mean?
Wait.
Bro just looked at a fucking thesaurus, mate. Learn about nonchalant, fucking head ass. They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
Oh my god, what a chaotic start. Well, I mean, better late than never. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 116 of the Good Great Perfect podcast. We're back after another break. I know, my fault again, but we're here. Everyone's here. I don't know what we're going to talk about today. I know that some Game Fest happened. I know Nintendo Direct happened. Honestly, nothing's happening in OPTC. That's the craziest part. Like,
What do you mean? Memories of the Strawhats, man.
You know what, though? We will talk about that, though, because I know you have some fun opinions of that for sure. But
yeah, it's so good.
since it's been a while, I think it'd be a good idea to go around the camp, see how everyone's doing. Flame, what have you been up to? Let us know.
Shit, man. Like, I still been doing my new job. I literally do not have time to do anything. I wake up at 6 in the morning. I leave at 7:20, and I don't get home until 7 in the night.
Huh?
But, yeah, by the time, yeah, I get like it takes me like an hour and a half to travel.
Oh hell no!
That's brutal.
Yeah,
no.
by the time I get home, I eat, and now, like, for example, like, now I'm here. Now we doing this.
Yeah, now we do this, and then you go to bed, and then you wake up tomorrow and you do it again.
So I just been working. I did some Firefly pulls in Star Rail yesterday.
Little HSR.
Little HSR that went well, and we're gonna be popping off on Elden Ring tomorrow, which we'll talk about later.
We should talk about that. I agree, 100%. Sounds good.
That's where I was before coming here.
Were you playing? It's not out yet, right? It's out.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
I've got it.
I'm surprised Knight had the free time to be on the podcast. I thought he'd be finished by now playing,
It's not out for us yet.
Hasn't came out yet.
That's crazy. Hold that, honestly.
It's out on PC, and I don't know why, but yeah, for some reason my PlayStation lets me play it. I don't know.
Let me go buy it because is it Australian PlayStation?
Well, I bought the PlayStation over here, but it's an Australian account, maybe.
Well, that's why it's an
Australian
that's why.
Account. Yeah, that's pretty OP.
That's crazy. I love that.
Yeah, living in the future.
Amen. All right. Knight, how you been? Talk to me. What's been going on?
I've been doing pretty good. Just like looking for a new job.
Oh, okay.
Right now, so yeah. Nice. Just doing that. I haven't honestly been looking too hard, but that's something I want to do. Like this month and like next
a week.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it, man. I've been popping applications every day at this point. Jesus Christ. That's good.
Yeah,
what are you looking for? Like anything in particular in terms of work, or just like whatever kind of pops up?
Kind of just whatever at this point. Like,
Knight stands on the corner.
Hey, whoa! What's he doing on the corner?
That was crazy.
What is he doing on the corner? I need an answer.
Oh no, you gotta ask him.
Mate, what are you doing on the corner?
Well, for $350, you can.
Whoa! Do what? What are you doing?
Get a handshake.
Okay. Oh, you say okay. I was bro. That was the craziest.
Had me in the first half. Not gonna lie.
Bro, that was the craziest turnaround of all time. Jeez. All right, Knight's offering handshakes for $350. There you go. That's.
I gotta do a Chris Brown. Like instead of 1,000, you get $350.
Bruh.
Dude, don't. Oh my god. Did y'all see that? Fucking, he's doing a meet and greet. You're gonna pay $1,000 to go see him. Like, what are we doing with our lives?
Fusion dance with him.
Bro, that's so worth $1,000, dude. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wow, dude, that's awesome. Jeez, people have money. Or they don't have money. They just spend it on useless shit. Jesus Christ.
True.
Todd, how you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, things have been well. We have been doing more organizing for our wedding in September, which is going well. We're having like a cake test trial session on Saturday. It's gonna be cool. Getting measured up for suits on the week and whatever. That's gonna be fun. And I also got my visa.
True. Congratulations! Yay!
Yes,
he's got a green card.
Yeah, so I can now stay here permanently.
He's officially allowed to stay.
Yep. So I think now that I've got that, it means I'm allowed to actually leave the country, because while I was in the approval process, I was basically trapped here.
You can go home. you can go home.
This is where home is now.
Okay.
With Carissa, she's playing her Elden Ring right now as well.
I see you. Love that.
And Carissa got her hair did. It looks good.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, things have been chilling. What about you, Pappingtons?
Oh my days. What hasn't been happening with me?
Jesus what happened last week as to why we didn't have an ep?
Oh, I had a wedding, which was cool. Not my wedding. Nice. Don't worry, ladies. It's fine.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. No, it was fun. It was good stuff. It was nice because it was an opportunity to like take some time off with the family. We kind of like traveled to the wedding, and then like we have family over there that we stay with, but this time we said, you know what, nah, let's just stay by ourselves and kind of like just have fun as a family, as opposed to like being in like the commotion of everyone else.
The extended really family.
Good. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Which was good. Other than that, I've been applying for jobs, more thoroughly than Knight has. I'm now up to, if people are curious, I'm now up to 59 applications at the moment.
Jesus,
holy shit!
I know, dude.
Have you even got anything back? Like,
I've gotten 2 interviews.
Okay.
2 interviews.
Have they happened, or like they're coming?
I had 1 interview, and then they told me that would get back to you in the next week. Then they've got back to me, which was fun. Which is like, look, I think I've probably said this a million times, right? But it's like, if you want to reject me from a job, I'm fine with that. But at least tell me like that I haven't got the job.
Yeah, don't leave you hanging. Yeah.
Like, there's so many jobs here that's like, because I have it like, I'm the Excel nerd. I have it like set up so it's like, oh, it has closed or rejected or whatever, like all the information around it. And there's so many jobs here that like, I applied for a job April 18th, applied, had not heard a single thing back from them, which most likely means I didn't get the job, which is fine. But it's like, the least you could do is email me and just, hit the old unfortunately, so I can just Control F and move on with my day, right? But no, right. It's all right. We're getting through it. But yeah, and then the second interview I had 2 weeks ago, so we'll see if anything pops up from there. But no, I did email my big boss the other day, and I said to him, I was like, look, I hate my job. Like, you guys suck. Do something about it. Which was like, that was a very thorough email that I wrote to him, which was, will be very interesting to see that response on Monday when I get back to the office. But that's been my life pretty much. Just literally like I have like a group of Chrome tabs that I open up every night on a second desktop, just like, okay, yes, honey, back to finding a job. So I'm broadening the horizon now. So I'm applying for. So I don't know if like you guys in America it's the same thing, but in Australia there's like ongoing and then non-ongoing for a lot of jobs. Where it's like ongoing is like you're there in like a permanent basis, whereas non-ongoing is like you're there for like a contracted basis. I don't know if that like works the same for you guys, but yeah, I usually like ideally like full time is like safety because you get a lot more benefits out of it. But if you go contract, you get more money out of it, but you get less benefits. Yep. So kind of like it's a balance.
Trade-off.
So now I've started to apply for contracted roles at the moment. My asking price is quite decent.
You never know because like contractual work can potentially lead to permanent roles. Ooh. So
absolutely, and it's also like it's just good to get in and out of experience too. And I asked a few people like how much should I be charging? They're like, so like my rate is quite high. I would say the least.
Oh, you're like organizing the contractual work all by yourself.
Yeah,
you're going through like an agency or anything like that.
So I think I go through an agency. at least they reach out. They like there's one company that reaches out to me, but then they ask you like what your going rate is. So then like
okay.
I provide that as like, this is what I want, but I'm negotiable to like these extents. So
yep,
we'll see how we go. But that's me. It's been a bit of fun in that kind of realm. But I mean, I don't know. Do we want to start with the Treasure Crew stuff, then roll into the more fun conversation, or what?
We might as well.
Yes, because we'll probably talk about like a lot more stuff later.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, and there's honestly not a lot has happened in Treasure Cruise in the last like month and a half. Like we had
Legend Shopper.
Legend. we had like.
Where was that cutoff period for our last Treasure Cruise? Was it literally like after the Annie itself?
I think it might have been like it was like a mix ep where we discussed anniversary. And then something else, but like again, like even with that, like nothing has like occurred in Treasure Cruise like at all, which is the kind of concerning, but at the same time,
isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that that's happening during the anniversary?
Look, like honestly, like I mean, and I think we talked about anniversary pretty extensively, I would say, but like I think on average, it was a better 10th anniversary than. Better like anniversary than like most Annies we've had in the past, but at the same time it's still average because it's the same cycle of Blitz, this, that, you know, same.
Oh, and Cold Quest, don't forget about Cold
Quest.
Quest.
Up. Cold Quest sucks balls. It's so bad. I hate it personally.
It's not perfect, that's for sure.
And I mean, like, you know, we were able to do a survey for it, which was good. So hopefully something's garnered from the last thing we talked about was co-op mode, but now that we have like the second iteration, that we can say about that, co-op mode only lasts 1 week per month for 3 months.
Yep.
Which is just ridiculous.
We had nothing was said about it, but we kind of all thought that it was just going to be available all the time and we could just play it whenever we wanted. But no, it's only 1 week, and you have that 1 week to play as much as you can, complete the Chopper Man missions, and then the next month they'll bring it back and new missions and stuff like that. So it's odd.
I'm just a bit like, I mean, like I was fortunate like when co-op dropped, I was able to play with Tony, and like him and I were able to just do all the CMMs in like one night, which was good. But like that's a pretty fortunate position to be in, because not every player is going to be in that that position to do that. And a lot of your co-op medals, your stones, like additional drops, like luck drops, gems, like I think it's like 4 million bounties also available from the CMMs. Like you only have a week to get it done, which is quite stressful for a lot of people, because co-op is not easy if you're not prepared with like a good team to farm it with, or you just don't have like the friends or the community behind you to actually go and do the needful there. And I think that I don't know. I just think that like it's a really poor decision to have it only like my impression was that it was going to be co-op CMMs last for a week, and then you can play it perpetually throughout the rest of the time.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like similar to how PKA works, where it's like the 500 turtles are available for like the first 10 days, but then PKA lasts for the rest of the month. Like, and obviously I get the reason to deter that, because I mean, I have some guy on my friends list who farmed 20,000 stones, which is
like,
just...
That's fucking insane.
Like, okay, for context of Flame and Night, if you farm the highest difficulty, you average 32 stones per run. So this guy has 20,000 stones.
Oh my god.
And
you do get like, you get a bunch of gems for doing like 3 runs per day, or a run per day or something like that.
I think for myself, I did the bare minimum. So I did CMMs, and I did the dailies, and I farmed a Warlord, so the middle difficulty for the dailies, and I think I'm at like 1,700 gems or stones. Sorry,
that's another thing as well, is that if you end up pulling like the recent batch, you do get additional drops, and you can drop the gems in the middle of a quest. So technically, if you have like a bunch of the boosters, farming Cov a bunch is probably not the worst idea. But it also makes me think, because the first season we were only able to play for like 8 days or whatever it was, and there were like 50 steps on the banner. So I wonder when it comes back again, are there going to be like 150 steps on the Grand Feast Sugo?
I think that's crazy. I think that the way that they're looking at it, at least in my opinion, will be like 50 steps will probably be what it is, and then because if you look at it from if you were to do just the CMMs and farm the lowest difficulty for like your dailies, you're gonna average anywhere between I think I was like about 1,500 to 2,000 stones a month.
Yeah, that's about right.
You know, so then at the end of the the co-op period, you'll have 4,500 stones, which is enough to do the 50 multis. So I think that's
4,500 was what you needed. Yeah,
like that's kind of their metric. But like Don's farming 20k. Like I don't understand the value of.
Are they really scared that they're not going to get good pulls?
I mean, like people like fucking Z-Mart, fuck that guy if he's listening. Like he did 3,600 stones. He ranked like 30th place or whatever. I think even our boy J Display in our alliance got like 21st, and he did like just shy of 4,500 as well. So it's like it is pure RNG to like the nth degree. Like you're not gonna, you don't earn anything more from farming 20,000 stones. You just don't get anything additional. It actually takes more time. Like, bro, how long did it?
Yeah.
I think you released a video of you doing the pulls. It was like an hour and a half or something like that of you just sending like your multis.
Yeah. I think the video was an hour, and that was with Kisa and I doing pulls, and that was editing like
you're
in between each pull as well.
That's crazy. So that raw footage is nuts.
Like, if you do all 50 pulls, I mean, then again, we were taking our time and explaining stuff and determining like which multis you want to keep. But yeah, it to do all the steps, it'd take you like probably an hour, give or take.
Absolutely. I think also my other concern is that I wonder what they're going to make available for this time, like in terms of like up to what unit, because the Momo and Hiyori made sense because I think they were November 23, but then you can't really go into December 23 because that's obviously the New Year's. That's the New Year's batch, so like you can't really make the New Year's batch available, I suppose, for the banner. But then again, maybe they just jump straight to January of 24, but then January of 24 would be Vegapunk Lilith and V3 Bonnie. So they're going to make them available on the banner? Like, that's... I don't know. So it's going to be a really weird kind of option that they choose in terms of what units are actually available, and also like what units earn you more points as well. That's also a factor in there too.
I also think it's a good idea that they didn't reveal what the Grand Feast character was going to be.
I agree.
Because if they delay it as much as possible, it means that the character will likely be better. You would hope so.
I think also like it's smart from a, hey, everyone's favorite keyword, get your bingo card out from a business perspective. Because if they release the character early, obviously we data mine these things. I say Brandon data mines these things early. We can read the unit and be like, oh, this unit's bad. Or this unit's really good. And we know
and then you don't have to like farm as much if it's bad or whatever.
Like, for example, that Yamato, in hindsight, who cares? I don't know. Like the Yamato is very average. Like
I mean, she's actually pretty good in the TM.
Oh my god, clutch, right? Nice double special there.
Yeah, it feels like she's kind of built for this boss.
Exactly though, but at the end of the day, boosted meta, or not even it's not even meta at this point. It's just
but like, are you really going to use this character that much after?
No,
probably not. Also, her support is really good for Roger. Attaches to Roger and gives increased damage taken when you use Roger special. It's
absolutely
pretty good.
I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I think co-op is it's a fun additional aspect to the content cycle, because now I think the content cycle now pretty much goes like PKA flows into a week of like the PKA like initial flows into co-op, which flows into TM, which flows into Kizuna. And then I think somewhere in between there's the Rumble Championship, and then you flow into GP at the end of it, and then it starts again. So at least like we have, there's like there used to be like that dead week between PKA to TM, but now that's filled with co-op, which is good. So I just hope that they do more with co-op and use it.
It is a little strange. I was expecting them to change the boss fights, but they're the same bosses as last
Literally
month.
same debuffs and all as well, which is kind
maybe it's because the last season only went for like
I think so too.
I don't know. We'll see.
My other concern is cooldowns will be a problem,
right? Because we have the
forward.
ship at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem. Not a big problem because obviously they do boost cooldowns on certain units and stuff, but it means that you're going to have to build new, which is fine. I mean, it makes sense, but you're going to have to build new teams that play around with the actual cooldowns that are available, or you're going to have to find a partner who you can somehow figure out a way to stall with as overall too. So, but I think that's it for co-op. I don't know, like, I know Flame and Knight, you guys don't play, but have you guys seen anything to do with co-op, or have you tried it maybe? Like, what's the vibe there for you two?
I didn't try it, but basically all I know about co-op, or at least the most recent event, was from what we talked about last episode. And I have a buddy that somewhat keeps up with like news and information, and it's basically like a bunch of stuff you guys said, like that it's kind of ass and whatever.
It's true, very, very true. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just know that there's infinite seas and there's like big ones and low ones.
True. Good synopsis.
So you said it's only for a week every 3 months. Is that what you said?
So the season lasts for 3 months. So we're in the summer season now. But then at the first week of every month, it's available to play, and then it kind of just sits there for the remaining month. And then so that at the start of July, or like, when did it finish? It was like did it start the 10th of June, or did it start the 3rd? I think it started the 10th of June. Or the 11th of June.
You know what that sounds like? That's hilarious. That sounds like what we always used to say they should do with Treasure Map. How they should just leave it there so we could farm it.
Well, yeah, I mean the problem is the problem is though you can't farm it after the week. Like that's the shitty part, you know. But I mean that's what they should still do it with Treasure Map anyway, if you know what I mean.
The thing is though is that like, if they don't change the bosses, you can basically just invest in like a couple of characters, and then that's all you really need. Literally. Like, I get that with every season they're gonna have different missions that you need to complete, and I guess you could probably invest your co-op tomes or your luck drops into new characters at that point. But when you're in the farming phase, you just have this one team, and because the bosses ain't changing, you know,
literally.
It's going to be interesting.
I've leveled up only one unit to max. It's that V2 Odin, because I had a lot of dupes. And then I fed him completely, so 100 luck, maxed out cops. That's the only unit I maxed out. Otherwise, for the Trouble Man missions, I just go find the necessary, like, Rumble style, and make them 150, upgrade them, go complete the mission, never use them again. Now that they're available perpetually, like, when Dex comes around again, I'll have each of the Dex ones available to go and use, because like I'm not going to max them out. There's no point, you know. So like overall, like it doesn't make sense to do that. So I don't know. I think it's the whole upgrade system's very, very weird. Like the fact that it's only one character kind of gets the upgrade, and at least like they're the only unit that uses the co-op stuff, and then the co-op stuff is kind of like good and also bad. I don't know. It's a very weird, very odd decision. I mean, it's kind of cool. You can get a character to 999 candy if you want. Like, that's kind of cool, I suppose. But, like, otherwise, like...
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, cool, I suppose. But otherwise, yeah, it's not really that special, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just hope that... I hope that next season's different bosses. I know that'd be annoying, but I hope it's, like, fresh. Like, there's something different. If it's the same bosses... we have a problem, I think. We have a big problem, because it'd be the same comment. It'd be good for us, because you have the team set up, you just leave the team there, use it again, but...
It just feels kind of lazy.
Yes, I think that's a good way to put it. Speaking of lazy, 10th year memory of the Strawhats, Todd.
So, this whole celebration is just weird. So, okay, the theming of the celebration is cool. I don't think anyone disputes that. Like, it's cool to give representation to every Straw Hat and the characters that are like in their memories and their backstories and stuff. Like that's all pretty cool. But so it all started in the 10th anniversary where Tandem Luffy got his super evolution, and that was pretty cool. And there was titled like Memories of the Straw Hats, and they did state there's going to be more characters like that coming soon, but we didn't realize it was like this soon. And they brought out a Sanji and a Zoro after the anniversary, basically at the end of June. Or the end of May, sorry. And they're terrible. They're absolutely garbage.
They're not good.
I don't understand. Good. Like, they didn't need to be Super Sugo worthy, but they had to be usable. And they just weren't. I mean, artwork, special animation, like, it's so cool. And the characters they decided to put in the batch are really nice too. But the characters are just garbage. And then we fast forward into Treasure Map. We got the Usopp. I think the Usopp does have a little bit of use.
Usopp's okay. I think the Usopp's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll have some use in the future. And then we just got the data download for Chopper for the Kizuna Clash. And I think Chopper's...
Do you see the support on Chopper?
I know. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Bro, the support on Chopper fucking removes 6 turns of increased defense. 6 turns. Like, what the fuck?
But it only attaches to Kureha and Dr. Hiruluk.
Yeah, it only attaches to Kureha and Dr. Hiruluk. So, no, you can't attach to anyone of use. But, like, I mean, it's still 6 turns. It's fucking crazy. Like,
yeah.
Kind of nutty to be honest with you.
We have that, and the thing is like the Super Tandem Luffy 6 Plus came out during the anniversary period, and we still don't know where we get the skulls to super evolve that Luffy yet.
I think
what the fuck?
You can't use him yet.
If you don't
the
have
only way you can use him if you pull him.
Oh, what the hell?
A character that we've already pulled for beforehand.
That came out like 4 years ago, what feels like, I think, at this point.
Oh my god.
I think the reason why he's not available yet in terms of the skulls because the banner is still out. I'm assuming that once the banner leaves, he will become available somehow, some way. But like,
that's
even
stupid.
then, it's still shit. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so there's that, and we do know we're going to be getting more of them. So it just feels like we're just in this real lull period where every single legend that comes out from here on out is just going to be a Straw Hat until all the Straw Hats are done.
What blew my mind was when the Zoran Sanji released, and then you saw the 10 fucking silhouettes in the background, and I was like, "Holy fuck, we're getting 10 legends."
So the banner, I think the anniversary banner ends on the 28th, I believe.
I think so, yeah, something like that.
Do you think that they'll drop the next Straw Hat before that ends?
Yes, because
probably.
So like right now, it's been Zoran Sanji end of month. Usopp's TM, Chopper's Kazuna. In theory, it's probably going to be like Nami Robin end of month, Frankie TM, let's say, Frankie TM, Brooke Kazuna, and then maybe like a Jinbei for Rumble. I don't know, but like,
yeah,
it's going to be 2 months.
One of them might be a Rumble.
Yeah, 2 months of just this back to back, like, you know, and they might even drop 2 legends. I don't know for TM, but God knows, right? Like, but like, or 3 legends for end of month. Who knows, right? But it's like,
oh, surprise, an exchange legend.
Or one of them could be the what's it called? The Grand Feast legend. Sorry, the Grand, because I think I think Brandon mentioned that like it's going to be a legend. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but I recall her saying that. So,
I mean, if that's
my assumption.
Case, that'd be kind of crazy.
That still would be average, but like, I mean, who's to judge at this point, right? But I don't know. I kind of like I think the celebration is fine. I just think the characters are average. I think at the end of the day, it's fine for everyone because it just saves you gems. Because like in theory, in the past, we've had experiences where August has generally been a big month for Treasure Cruise. Like at least they've always released something really like kind of interesting in August, like Gear 5 released.
September, wasn't that?
Gear 5 released in August, and I think in the last August there was it was the film Red stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. So
yeah, that's the thing as well, because I saw Rizzy post that in the subreddit Discord, but the thing is, the last 2 years during August there has been a reason for them to give us a big celebration. Like we had Film Red release early August, Gear 5 came out early August in the anime. So, you know,
hey,
like,
man.
is anything actually going to happen during August, or is, you know, we don't know.
Oh, never mind. I thought August was coming up. I was about to say we have something big coming up in like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
See, the crazy thing though is that thing coming up can't happen anymore because that character released for anniversary. Like,
yeah, fuck it, drop another one.
That'd be no, fuck you, no, don't do that. That'd be crazy.
Okay, 6 plus, let's go.
6 plus the Annie unit. Oh my days.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
But no, like, look, I think at the end of the day, like, just if you think the units are bad, don't pull on them. I think that's like the obvious thing at this. It's fucking 10 years of the game. Like
the thing about the celebration, that's kind of like, yeah, I get it. It is good for most players because they can just decide not to pull and just save their gems, which is a good thing because we also have One Piece Day at the end of July to look forward to as well, which could be something. But it's just the fact that we know that every single legend until this point is going to be really mid Straw Hat legends, and it just feels really bad.
Absolutely, no, absolutely right. Like it's this like mixed bag of like, oh, okay, I can't wait to see what Nami and Robin do. Oh, they're average. Okay, cool. Like, all right, we wait to the next one. So, I mean, all I do say is I hope they're cooking something for either August, which also I don't really care about, but I hope they're cooking something for Half Annie. because
we still need a actually I can't say anything because Carissa's here. no, it's all good. It's all good.
We still need. There are a lot like as
I'll
Flame
type
said
it in the chat.
in the upcoming in the anime. There is a lot of potential moments that can exist for really, really good characters to release. I mean, correct as well. You know, I think that you know that really cold guy potentially has a chance there. I think I don't know. I think that there are a lot of characters that could release it. Like they could do a lot for August as well if they decide to go down that route again. But at the end of the day, I don't know. 10th year memories is kind of a weird celebration to say the least. But I mean, it gives all these legends. I mean, like if you really think about it, some of like the last times like the last solo Usopp legend was God Usopp. Like think that's what, exactly.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Okay, let's play. Like I mean, we can quickly play a game.
Bro, that came out when I think
you
right
guys
after
were fucking
V1 Sanji.
He came out fucking almost a decade ago. It feels like at this point. All right, let's play a game. Quick fire though. Quick fire. How many Frankie legends? Okay, just for preface, dual units count and the Straw Hat legends count for these as well. How many Frankie legends have released in Treasure Cruise?
4.
Correct.
3?
4 Frankie
legends. Dang, baby. The only hey, you wanna know the only reason I know that? Because I was gonna say 3, but during the choose your own legend, I saw some like random ass legend. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Is it Frankie Tanky? Was it?
Yeah, it was a Frankie. Yeah.
Okay. How many Brook legends have released in Treasure Cruise?
3.
4.
Also 4. Also 4. How many choppers have released?
Oh, there's a few.
5 or 6.
I think it's 6 now because of the new one. I think we haven't counted that. 6. How many Usopps have released?
2.
There's not many.
6 Usopps. 6 Usopps because he has a lot of dual units.
Oh, I forgot. Yasop.
Usopp Yasop. He has Nami Usopp. He has V1 and V2 Straw Hats. So he has 4 dual units, and then now he has 2 like unique characters. How many Jinbeis have released?
6.
6 Jinbeis. Yep. How many Robins have released?
10.
There's actually a lot because there's like Robin Jinbei, Robin Nami, V1 Robin, Final Tab Robin.
Is there a V2 Robin?
Technically, there is with the quick Final Tap one. There's 8 Robins.
Oh, Robin Koala.
That was close.
How many Zoros have released?
Oh, jeez.
12.
Very close. 11.
Hey, copycat.
How many Namis have released? That's crazy, by the way. How many
15.
Namis have released?
Probably 10.
11 Namis. How many Sanjis have released?
12.
13 Sanjis.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
How many? Okay, then obviously, how many Luffys have released?
Oh my god, no.
22 Luffys. Mind you, there are 278 legends in OPTC. Luffy has been 22 of them. So a solid like 9.4% of the legend release pool.
I have an odd question. I wonder what's the most released legend like as a character that's not a Straw Hat?
I could probably find that out, but it would be effort.
Shanks has a few.
Yeah. Not
you
got
like Wipe It vs Shanks, Shanks Buggy, V1 Shanks, V2 Shanks, Annie Shanks.
Shanks is a lot. Boa has a lot, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so I dropped in like Annie V1 Shanks, Annie V2 Shanks.
You have a lot of like random. I think Shanks might be up there with like one of the most, and Whitebeard would be around there too as well.
Whitebeard would have a lot, yeah.
Maybe Law actually has quite a lot of legends too.
What about Ace?
Ace and Sabo are hold on. I think Ace and Sabo actually take the cake. I think they do.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me do
Ace,
the old.
It's Ace. I'm pretty sure.
Let me do the old filtering. I'll get into the old DB. Shout out Solaris one time. You know.
The old DB is crazy.
Ace has 14 legends.
No, I'm looking at it now because one of them has like Shanks.
Why is Ivankov technically counts as
name.
ace in there? Fuck off, weirdo. And then Shanks Uta in there too. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Just give me the damn character. All right, and what does Sabo have? Sabo only has 7. Okay, interesting. Boa has.
I thought he had more than that.
Boa has -2, 7 as well. What does Whitebeard have? Whitebeard has include -1. Why does Whitebeard has 7 as well? What the hell? Shanks
I didn't
has
think he had that many.
They're the same character. Shanks has 9. Yeah, so Ace. Fuck me. There's a lot of. How many laws? Actually, that's a good question. Law has.
I don't think it's more than Ace.
Law has 10.
Woo.
Yeah, it's Ace.
Kid.
He's that boy.
Nah, Kid 6. Ace dead. Fuck Ace.
Man just said Ace dead.
That's on everything too. Yeah. So I think overall the 10th memories is good for like characters like Usopp and Frankie and Brook to get like new legends. But I mean,
right,
it's all well and good to get new legends, but if the quality of them is doo-doo, then I don't know, man.
Yeah, then it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So there we go. I don't know if there's anything else to do with Treasure Cruise. I suppose we still rambled on for quite a bit there, but I think that's pretty much it. I think we're just waiting for more stuff to kind of come out, I suppose, and we'll go from there.
Actually, no, just a brief thing.
Yeah.
I think them doing this, giving Straw Hats so much representation, I think is not a terrible idea to do now, because we have a lot of non-Straw Hat related stuff to release.
Yeah,
so this is probably like
there's a good chance to do that,
balancing it out. Yeah,
no, you're right. I didn't even think of it from that perspective, but yeah, 100% correct. There's a lot of non-Straw Hat related characters that most likely should get legends in the next, like probably from now until the end of the year, I would say. So I mean, actually, end of the year could be some crazy shit if depending on how things line up.
I don't think they'll be there. Where you're thinking
that sucks. Maybe Global Annie it is. Global Annie it is then, I suppose. So hopefully we're there for Global Annie or just for Annie itself. But yeah, easy as. All right. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Erdtree? Do you want to talk about Nintendo Direct? Do you want to talk about the Summer Games Fest? What's the vibe?
Well, in famous podcast terms, in other news.
Okay, we're famous. Let's go,
man. Take the helm.
All right, Flame. This is your show now, man. You in charge. You asked me the question, so let's go.
No, but yeah, in the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of stuff going on. We had the Nintendo Direct recently. Mm-hmm. That was like
Summer Games Fest was more like Summer Snooze Fest.
Yeah, that was basically the Xbox.
Hey, you ain't excited for Killer Bean?
Actually, the Xbox show was good. But
yeah, the Xbox show surprisingly was.
The actual like Summer Games Fest show was like pretty boring. There wasn't a lot there.
Yeah, that show was garbage in my opinion.
Why are they showing Valorant? Yeah. Why was Valorant there? That's my question.
Yeah, who
coming to console? We also had the release of the first comings of the OP.09 second anniversary set for Japan today.
Yes, sir.
They started showing like the box art and like the pre-order stuff that people could do, and then obviously the big elephant in the room, we have Elden Ring tonight for early now for some people.
All right, I think we start with Summer Games Fest then, I reckon, because it's kind of more of a snoozer, I suppose. We'll go from
to be honest,
talk to me about it.
We could just talk about the Xbox show because the
go for it.
I don't even remember anything at Summer Games Fest, to be honest.
Yeah, I gotta pull up the lineup.
I've got a list here.
But I know Xbox was actually pretty solid.
Pull up the Xbox one.
And we've also got
IGN list is quite good.
The Nintendo Direct was pretty solid too.
Yeah, I've got the list.
We could jump into that right after.
There you go. There's that one too, man. I'm prepped. What do you guys mean? I knew you guys were going to talk about this kind of stuff. I'm going to say, I'm like, I didn't watch it. I don't really care that much about it. I did see that Civ 7 got announced, which is for me is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
I enjoy Civilization. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I just enjoy like sitting there for like 8 hours and just playing it. So Civ 7 being there is kind of dope. So I'm actually pretty excited for that overall. But otherwise, like, scrolling through this list on the Summer Games Fest, nothing kind of, I mean, it's all like Souls-like. You're a samurai guy, kill guy. Yeah, cool.
Oh
man.
yeah, the
big
Black
sword
Myth
guy.
Wukong. Black Myth Wukong. That's the game I'm looking forward to.
You got Black Myth Wukong, and then you have Kinutsune Gami, Path of the Goddess, and you have Entoria, the last song, and it's all the fucking same game. Like, be creative.
You're not excited for VR Arkham?
Oh, yeah, my bad. You're right. I am.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm excited for Valorant on console, guys. What are you guys excited for that too?
Oh, about Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Oh, dude, Sonic Generations was a go-to game though. So if they kind of follow the same suit with this whole Sonic X Shadow thing, I'm down. I'm very down.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna try that game because they showed some of the sections from like the old school games, like Sonic Battle, Shadow the Hedgehog. Those look crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
You think Shadow gets a gun in this game as well, or what's the?
He better.
He gets the toolie. He gets the blicky.
He better have the toolie.
He gets the blicky.
He gets a water gun.
He gets a water gun.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for the old school Budokai Tenkaichi fans.
I saw like fucking people like all those Dragon Ball like creators got to play it or some shit.
Yeah, I think there were like it was available to play at like the actual physical Summer Games Fest location.
Right.
And a bunch of people were invited to play.
I mean, did you guys see anything about it? Does it look good at all?
Yeah, I've been watching some stuff about it. It looks pretty good. It's like if you're an old school Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi player, like this is just like a more modern version of that game.
Right.
So
Okay.
It's for the old heads that love the old school Dragon Ball games, really.
So I posted a picture in the chat. I don't think that those games were on it, but those were at least the better games that they showed. That was
Dragon
the Xbox
Age.
showcase.
There's a new Dragon Age game coming out. What the hell?
So they showed Call of Duty. Yeah, they showed Call of Duty. Nobody cares.
Actually, high key, I'm
down for Black Ops. I might. If my friends,
it looks pretty good. It looks good.
At least for the people that are playing it, you could just download it on Game Pass for free. So you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. So that's nice. They showed the Indiana Jones game. I mean, it was Indiana Jones.
Isn't it?
Okay,
I watched the Donkey video. I mean, I did. That's a good video if you want to get a snippet of everything. Isn't it the exact same as Uncharted?
Kinda, actually.
Yeah, it's like Tomb Raider or on Uncharted.
So we're just copying Uncharted now and labeling it Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but I mean, low key though, Indiana Jones was the OG.
Don't do that. Go play Uncharted, man. Uncharted.
Yeah, but you get to play Harrison Ford.
Oh my god, dude! So excited, dude. Let's go.
The biggest announcement was the Gears of War E-Day. That was actually crazy because if you guys are unfamiliar with Gears of War, so the first 3 Gears of War games, they're made by Epic. That's like the people that created the series.
Yep.
Then it got bought out by the Coalition. They made Gears of War Judgment. Then they made 4 and 5. So basically, all the Coalition games, nobody cares about them.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, that's like every Xbox series, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Gears of War E-Day. E-Day is actually like a huge event that takes place before Gears of War 1. It's basically when the creatures in Gears of War, they're called the Locusts, or at least that was the original ones. The Locusts, that's when they attack. That's like when the main characters like Marcus and all of them got their names. So the fact that they're going back to that and realizing like, hey, you know, we're not giving up on what we're doing with the future Gears of War, like Gears of War 6, because they said that. But they very high key know that nobody gives a fuck about that. and they're dropping this. It actually looks really good. So I mean, they literally didn't show anything. They just showed a cinematic.
Yeah.
So that means that game's not coming out for at least like 2 or 3 years.
Probably, yeah.
But that was super exciting to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw a lot of drama. I saw a lot of drama around that Dragon Age game. Like I saw people were saying that it looked bad.
I've never played the Dragon Age games, but I mean, it could be interesting. It gave me like some D&D-ish vibes. I don't know.
People were saying that like the game looked a little too like safe. Like it looked very generic, like a lot of other games these days. Like there wasn't like thinking outside the box. Like people were just disappointed and were expecting more from the brief like showcase that they did of Dragon Age. So I mean, I've never played it, so I don't know anything about it. But I just saw a lot of people were upset about it.
Same. Can't comment too much on that. They showed the new Doom. It was like a medieval Doom. It kind of
looks
crazy.
Cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's very different. I've never really played the Doom games, so I can't really say I'm hyped, but if it's on Game Pass, maybe I'll try it.
Yeah.
Avowed, that's another game that Microsoft announced in like 2018, I think.
Jesus Christ.
it's I'm not even joking.
Avowed.
It's finally coming out this year. It's basically like it's just like a fantasy game. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
The Assassin's Creed game looks pretty cool too.
Yeah. Yeah, that game actually looks cool. That's another samurai game.
Oh yeah,
more samurais.
Avowed is the first party AAA project by Obsidian since Microsoft bought the studio in 2018. Damn, it's by Obsidian. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, those are the people they made.
They're goated, if I remember correctly.
They made what's that name of that game? That space game. It's not No Man's Sky. The other one, Outer Worlds.
Oh yeah. They're like the
Outer Worlds.
They're like the Fallout people that they made a new company, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, I think Obsidian Studios is the people that made Fallout New Vegas.
New Vegas, yep, that's correct. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one everyone likes.
So it should be good. I mean, in reality, New Vegas is super popular. Still to this day holds up really well. So
they showed the Diablo 4 DLC, which it actually looked really crazy because
it looks cool.
It's picking up from where the story ended because the original Diablo 4 story, it ended on a cliffhanger.
Right.
So it's nice to see that they're actually, continuing with that.
Yeah.
And it comes out like in October. Some of the other stuff that they showed a game called Expedition 33. That game, that's like a completely new IP. It's a new type of RPG where it's like it's turn-based, but it's like reaction-based. Like there's
when I saw the gameplay, it kind of just reminded me of fucking Persona.
Yeah, it's like
with the menus and shit. Yeah,
that game actually looks really cool. It's gonna be on Game Pass, so I'm definitely gonna try that.
I looked up Expedition 33, and there's a fucking the Wikipedia link is like a space mission. That's called Expedition 33 in 2012. It's
definitely not a space mission.
In 2012. What the
hell? They also showed like remakes of Perfect Dark, Fable. They also showed State of Decay for any people that play that.
Fable remake is cool. Like Fable is a dope game, but like at the same time, just make a new one. I don't know.
That Fable. Well, to be honest, I don't really even know what it is. I don't think it's a remake. I think it's a new installment, but they just call it Fable.
Okay. Interesting.
But it's another one of those games where it's like they show them, but like they're really not showing anything. Like they're not showing
it's that Elder Scrolls 6. Fucking
it's like
pan and zoom, dude. Coming at some point. Teehee, like that's it.
They finally showed the remake of that Metal Gear game. That actually looked really good.
Was it Metal Gear 2? Was it or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah, Snake Eater.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, that was basically it for the Xbox show. A lot of the rest of it was just like a bunch of indie games and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, overall,
you're not excited for Harry Potter Quidditch Champions?
Hey, bro, it might be kind of.
I'd rather eat my hat.
No, we're gonna be rank 1 Quidditch team. What do you guys mean? That's the new direction of the podcast. What are you guys talking about?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, after like probably 4 to 6 years of like terrible Xbox shows,
they finally
it was nice. It was nice to actually see one that like I didn't just laugh at.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, like at the end of the day, like just like the games industry is fucking hard now because so many games come out that are so mediocre that you play for 2 seconds and you drop, and
it's hard to stand out.
I also just like I think it's hard for me personally. Like I hate like. I hate that meme of like the friends like, oh, let's buy Helldivers. You're like, yeah. And then you play it for a week and it's like you stop playing. You're like, oh fuck. Like I just
that's like every game.
And that's the shitty part. So I find it hard to actually find games to play. I just play the same Balatro, Binding of Isaac, and Risk of Rain. That's it. And then obviously Treasure Cruise as well in between all of that. It's like that's all
I'm not gonna lie, that's a big reason why like I just play single player games now.
I need to get into actual single player games again, but it's tough again though because like it's all the same. Like you're in the world where everyone died and you have to save the world, and you're like, okay, cool, smiley face, like yeah, and then you roll around.
Hey, that's a good story for a game. You should make that. Dude.
Okay. New game. Let's go. GGP Productions. Let's go. New studio just started.
TC the game.
OPTC the game. It's a simulator game where like, you know, you have to play treasure map, and if you get rank 1 in treasure map, you get like you power for your city or something like that. I don't know, like there's some crazy shit. Yeah, it's tough, but I mean, like, look, I'm always gonna be happy. I mean, how do you guys not talk about Killer Bean by Killer Bean Studios LLC? You're excited?
That's Knight's game.
That's actually a Knight game. That's actually so true.
No, it actually is.
Nah, you want to talk about Killer Bean, dude, at all?
I don't know. It looks kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go. I'm down. Let's play Killer Bean, dude.
Well,
down.
In other news,
here we go.
We had our Nintendo show.
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Speaking of snooze fest, like Nintendo showcases, a lot of the time end up being super snooze fest. Like Farmville games, like
they're all farming games. They're all farming games.
Stupid indie games that no one gives a care about. Like, but yeah, this time around they actually put in some shit.
They popped off, dude.
Yeah, we kicked off with Fairy Tail 2. You know.
Yes. Yeah. I'm in. Peak content. Peak.
No, but for real, they kicked off with the new Mario and Luigi game.
I'm so excited. I love, bro. Mario and Luigi games is so fucking cool, man. I love the Mario and Luigi games so much. I remember playing Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, like when we went like traveling one time back home to Syria for my parents. I played that game 100% of that. Oh fuck me, Mario and Luigi games are so based, and it looks so cool. So I'm super down for it, 100%.
Yeah.
You know what's the crazy thing about those games? Not that like I'm trying to hate on it. I never got into them.
They're weird. They're kind of weird.
I had the one that was on the DS. And I'm not gonna say I didn't like it because I was too little to remember, but I don't know. I never really got into them.
It's just old school, like turn-based.
That's what I was gonna say, which is super weird.
Yeah, for you it is very Mario. Weird. Hey Mario, freaking all that kind of stuff. So no, I think it looks dope. I think I'm definitely keen to hopefully give it a shot at some point. But also like, part of me doesn't really want to buy any more Switch games, knowing that the new Switch is around the corner at some point. So like, I don't know.
You could buy it online still, because like your account will still carry over, and I'm sure Switch games will be on like the Switch too.
I was gonna say, I hope there's cross compatibility as well.
There should be. I'd be pretty mad if there was.
I would be as well. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure they're not dumb enough to do that.
Fingers crossed. I mean, fingers crossed, dude. I don't know, man.
I mean, they still haven't put the old school Pokemon games on.
Yeah, because they make money, dude. They can sell those for $60 a pop still, and you're gonna buy them again for the 15th time. You're gonna buy Pokemon Yellow.
Like, put the Game Boy games on there, bro. Like we can't even get the Game Boy games no more unless we emulate them.
And that's what everyone does anyway, so no stress.
Facts.
Yeah, like literally put the Game Boy and Game Boy Color ones.
It's just because they know they can sell them. Like
Nintendo Switch Online is already emulating all of their games like on the console itself.
It is true. It's
not that fucking hard.
Great point. You guys excited for Metroid 4?
Yeah,
I've never played a Metroid game.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never played the Metroid games, but with how like delayed and hyped up that game is, I might have to just try it.
That Retro Studio has been making that game for 20 years. That's on everything too. So
dude, game got like they would completely restart. I think that happened like at least 3 times. Yeah, that game.
They just quit and start again. Quit and start again. So we'll see that ones. Honestly, Lowski
came out before Silk Song.
Oh, Silk Song. Where's the announcement for Silk Song?
That's never coming. That's not real.
Those two. I think that's I think what are they called? Cherry something Studios. They're Australian. They don't give a fuck. They're probably drinking beer right now with all the money they made. They made so much money. Other than that, on top of that, sorry, I should say, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, kind of cool. I know it's a remake, but I'm so kind of, I think it's kind of cool.
Friggin' Dylan and I, when we were growing up, we like 100%, we 100% of that game together. It was so much fun.
Hopefully, it has like some online kind of compatibility.
Oh,
to play
that'd
with
be
a friend
so
too.
based.
So I did see that like they released. Obviously, the big thing was the new Zelda game, right? But like, I did see that like they remaking Four Swords, but they're making it like online co-op compatible, which is really cool.
Yeah, that seems cool.
That's so dope because Four Swords. I think like to play it in the past, you had to like. I think it was like either like via linking cable to like your GameCube or something like that. So like it had to be like some finicky way to actually like play with friends. But now it being online is kind of cool.
Well, for me, one of the cool announcements, something I'm actually looking forward to, is the Dragon Quest remake.
Oh, I did see those. Yeah.
Because I've only played the 11th one, and I actually really like the game, and I've been interested in a while in like getting into the series and playing the older games. But that's one of those series where like, unless you have like a DS or you're going on like PS2 or SNES or some shit, like you literally can't play the games. Unless like you play it like on your phone, but like I'm not playing it on my phone.
I'm not doing all that, you know. No,
Yeah,
that'd be dope. I'm super
tired from mobile gaming. No,
that's cap. That's you, man. Man just said he pulled for fucking Firefly and Honkai Star Rail, telling me I'm retired from phone games.
Hey, this is a PC game, sir. But anyway, yeah. So they announced a remake for 3, and they also announced a remake for 1 and 2. It's coming out next year.
Yeah.
And they said that the order that they're releasing it is like it's good for the story. Like they said, if you play 3, 1, and 2, it makes more sense. It's like one of those weird things.
That's fucking some
yeah, like some Star Wars shit. Like, I don't know. But
some Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, some Kingdom Hearts like weird timeline shit. But yeah, so that was cool. The Zelda game, this is like gonna be I'm pretty sure it's the first Zelda game where Zelda's the protagonist.
No, hold on. Before we get into the new Zelda game, aren't you guys gonna play Fomagia? Okay, to the Zelda game, Flame. Do you want to take it away with the Zelda game?
So
Zelda protagonist, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure this is the first game that you actually get to play Zelda for most of the game. I'm sure there's some sections that you play Link.
I think so, yeah.
It's got the same art style as Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
It
looks dope as fuck.
That game
looks good.
I didn't play Link's Awakening, but I know a lot of people liked it.
That shit was beautiful.
It was good.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was a great remake.
So yeah, so this game I actually might be pretty peak. I might check it out.
I think it's gonna be fun. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, because the thing that sucks about like a lot of these games is like there's so many games bunched up between October. Like don't even look at me in October. Like there's so many games coming out in October. Like it's ridiculous.
No, I agree. I think it looks dope though. I love the cute art style. The fact that she can like just turn furniture into like tools for her to like get around and stuff is kind of like a weird little funky like mechanic.
It's kind of funny that I've known Peach has had games in the past, but Peach and Zelda both got mainline games.
They did, yep. Girl power in that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
brother.
girl power,
girl boss,
girl boss moment. Gatekeep, girl boss, all that kind of stuff, you know.
Yes, sir.
There's that that new weird Mario Party.
I was gonna say, when I first read that, I thought it said Mario Party Jabroni, and I was like, I'm so in. And I'm like, yes,
Jabroni.
I'm so in.
Hey, homie, you gonna hop on Jabroni?
Bro, let's play some MPJ, mate. What are you doing? Let's get it on. But Jamboree is the real name of it. I mean, it says it on the Mario Party game. I just hope it's good. I mean, I don't know if I'll buy it. Like, I mean, I have the other ones. I mean, they've remade 2 of the. I think they said like, it's like 7 maps. 2 of the old ones. There's 5 new ones. A bunch of, 110 mini games. Like, it's always gonna be fun, obviously. But
dude, Mario Party's like I'm like Mario Party's like Mario Kart. Like, bro, drop a new one, bro.
I don't know, it's just like remaking more shit, or it's just like I don't know.
That's all they do. That's all they do with those games. They're like, oh, look, this map's coming back. I'm like, come on, man.
Do some hot shit, man.
Yeah.
I think it's my concern is that like I hope. I mean, I'm looking at some of the screenshots now. It's like there's a fucking marathon mode or some shit where you're running. I just want a Mario Party game where there's 4 players or 8. I don't really care. I don't care how many players. That's on a map, and you just have 20 turns. You play mini games, you get stars. That's it. There's no weird gimmicks. There's no like do this extra dice. I just want to play Mario Party, man. That's it.
Isn't there? I might be wrong with this, but the newest Mario Party game that's out right now, isn't there like some weird thing where like it's online, but it's like it's low key not really online?
I think you can.
Isn't that a thing?
You can play it. I think the one before that was only the mini games were online.
Yeah, the first one they were released on Switch
that's
was
what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
that's because I was gonna say like, man, just drop a Mario Party where you just play it online like with your friends.
I just hope that this Mario Party is like I can go like hypothetically the 4 of us could just play Mario Party, and we're on a map and we just roll dice and we do mini games.
Yeah, it's
and that's it.
like no gimmicks, I don't want no problems.
I hate the stuff where it's like, oh, the Mario has a special dice that lets him roll. He has 2 6s on. It's like, nah, man, just let me roll dice and get mad at my friends. Like that's all I want to do, man. Like that's
let me steal stars from my friends.
Like I think like even like they change. Hold on, I want you to repeat that because I reckon you said some crazy shit.
I said they turned Mario Party into Baldur's Gate.
Come on, man. I think
that's crazy.
I just hate how it's like even like the dice changing from like a 1 to 10 to a 1 to 6 is also like a kind of irks me a bit too. It's like, I like that idea of it being 1 to 10. You get around the board hella fast, so you do a lot of stuff. You know, in this game, It's like, okay, it's kind of boring. But we'll see. Super Mario Party Jabroni. You know, we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I mean, the Ace Attorney, Nintendo Switch Sports, yeah, true. They're adding like basketball, I think it was, or some shit. Like,
I saw a meme of that. It was so funny. It was like, hey, Nintendo Sports, I thought you were dead, and then he was like, yeah, me too.
Adding in like basketball or something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe some cool shit, I suppose. Yeah, basketball's been updated.
Dude, like that's a game that. Not that it would be like crazy hype, but that's a game that you drop with like the release of the Switch too.
I don't know, the fact that like they're even working on it still to this day is kind of weird. Like damn, bro, you still grinding that. I mean, more power to you, I suppose. Like, you know, good on you. More power.
Yeah. Like you said, like a minute ago, the Ace Attorney collection.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ace Attorney collection. Any hype for that at all?
I've never played the games. They seem interesting though. I think I would definitely like.
I think you would like the Ace Attorney games. I think
they're fun. I haven't played one in a while, but they are a lot of fun.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Nintendo show. Let's fucking Stray on Switch. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. No, I can speed.
I did see a lot of people were excited about the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff as well.
Oh yeah, the fighting collection.
Yeah, I'm not too into that, but I know people were going crazy.
Low-key, Darkest Dungeon 2 for any of those old heads that used to play Darkest Dungeon in the past. That's kind of cool. It being on the Switch now will be really fun. It's kind of like one of those games that like makes sense to be on the Switch as well. So I think that's a big positive for those. That's a big dub for those people. Among Us, I don't know. Ooh. I just see Among Us tile here, so I guess something happened with it too.
Mogus.
That's cool, I suppose. I did see that Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. Why the fuck are they trying to do some Nintendo shit? Like, why are you making a sports game with the Looney Tunes characters?
Because they can.
No one fucking cares. Like, I'm sorry. What was that? Sorry?
I hope LeBron is in it. He was in their movie.
You know what? Big if true. That's what I'm saying.
LeBron James.
And that's it though. Nothing. I mean, there's a bunch. They had Turok. They had a
okay. Well, here's another question though.
God.
What game are you excited for this year? Like maybe like if there's like more than one, let us know. But like, what's a game that you're like, oh, I can't wait for that to drop this year?
It's a good question.
I can't wait to see just more info about Pokemon. As dog shit as Pokemon is these days.
Me too. Me too.
I'm excited to see what they have planned for it.
Me too. I'm in the exact same boat. I just hope that whatever this new Legends game is, what is it? Legends of Z, Ace Z, I don't know, whatever it's called. Like, I hope it's good. That's all I hope it's good. That's all I care about.
The game that I'm the most excited for, well, I'm not gonna say I'm excited, but the game I'm most curious to play is the new Atlas game that's coming out in August, I think.
Oh, yep.
or it might be September. It's called Metaphor. It's basically it's supposed to be like one of their new big games, like with Persona, SMT, and then it's supposed to be this one. It basically it looks like both of those just combined. That's the short version of what that game is.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm excited / curious to play that. And that Wukong game, 50-50 because like it's like another thing when they show that game, they show it and they'll show bits of gameplay, but they'll show it for like 2 or 3 seconds, so like you can't really see like what's going on.
Yeah.
So like I'm waiting for it to get closer to release where people like actually play the game and can give breakdowns and explain shit before
I know that
I make a judgment
there
on
was
it.
some reviewers that were able to get like 40 minutes of game time, I think, with the game, and from what I've heard, like the game runs really smoothly, like that. So that was one thing I was worried about, because a lot of these Souls-like games usually are like clunky or laggy or have like some weird frame issue, or they just feel really weird to play and real wonky to play. But apparently, this Wukong game's really smooth, so that's already a huge positive, for me at least, for that game. But and I wonder how open worldy it's going to be. Is it going to be like kind of like on rails a little bit, kind of like maybe like a Dark Souls kind of game, or is it going to be?
I don't know if I'm misremembering, but I think I saw something that said that it's going to be more on the linear side of things, I believe.
Right. That makes sense.
I think I saw that too.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. And I also saw something that came out recently where they were saying that it's not Souls-like. It's kind of like its own thing, which I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
Because I feel like everything that's coming out is like, ooh, it's Dark Souls.
Elden Ring was so popular, we can do that.
It's all fucking Dark Souls, man. That's it. They're all bad. You ain't him. You ain't him. Like, that's the answer.
A lot of people like that Lies of P.
Yeah, Lies of P supposedly was really good. I remember.
Yeah, that one got good ratings.
The only Souls-like games that I even hear about is that Neo.
Neo. Yep.
And I don't know. I guess that's it. I feel like when any game is hard nowadays, people just say
it's
like,
Souls-like. Oh my god, it's Souls-like. Shut up. Get good or just don't play. I don't care.
Souls-like.
Yeah.
I'll still never forget when like, I don't know which company it was, but like the reviewer who was reviewing Cuphead and they couldn't get past the tutorial or some shit.
Yeah.
Because of the jumping mechanics, like,
because he couldn't fucking dash. He didn't know how to dash in midair. It tells you to dash in midair, and he was like, "I don't know, man. This is a Souls-like game because I can't get through the tutorial." Like, huh?
Did you guys see this super shitty review on the Elden Ring DLC?
Oh god,
this dude. Every time this company drops a review, it's so bad. Like,
because it was too hard.
You're a gamer. I did see people. I mean, okay, I guess that's good segue. What is it called? Tree DLC. Let's
read that paragraph. Read that paragraph I sent.
All right.
This, however, feels like difficulty for difficulty's sake turned up to 11, perhaps because the added expectations of a DLC having something extra absurd to conquer, even though it technically doesn't require finishing the core game. I go through dozens of deaths over a period of several days, and despite taking breaks to go off and do other things and explore other areas, I realize that I just don't want to do this anymore.
Like, bro,
hey, you ain't cut out for the job, buddy. You ain't cut out for the job, buddy. This ain't the line of work for you. What the? Shut up.
That is legitimately how you play the game. If you get stuck, you can go somewhere else, level up, collect other things, come back, beat it later. That's literally how you beat it. How you play the game.
And I also heard that a lot of the people that they let play early, like Eurogamer, that they gave them like very detailed like breakdowns and guides on like how to get
through stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Because if they get stuck, they can't review it. So it makes sense.
That fucking shot. Like, just I have seen a lot of things that like people have said that the DLC is like crazy difficult in comparison to.
Yeah, from the brief stint that I've played, it is definitely a bit of a jump, because when you start the DLC, your character gets nerfed, and you basically have to pick up I don't want to spoil too much, but you have to pick up fragments and these fragments you can use to level yourself up back to where you were before, and you get stronger and stronger as you go along, and you get these fragments by exploration.
There you go. Interesting.
So it's a way so like people that have super OP characters from the regular game, when they play the DLC, it's not like they're just gonna steamroll everything.
Yeah.
It's like a balancing factor, to make sure everyone's kind of on like a level playing field. But I will say is like, yeah, like the bosses hit really hard. You take a lot of damage, and they're pretty tanky.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean that's just the start. I've only played for about half an hour to an hour, so that can change.
I think that's a good thing though. Like I'm not really much of a Souls guy, but I feel like having it be challenging for a DLC that like you're paying money for, like means that you're gonna get more substance out of the like product you're purchasing, as opposed to just like as you said, steamrolling it.
The crazy thing about this DLC, like I've been seeing like a lot of people like played it in full. Like a lot of people are like talking about like how like vast the DLC is, like not just like in length, but like details, variety, like all that stuff.
Huge.
Like, yeah, they're saying like it's basically like a game. It's like we just bought like a $40 game literally.
Yeah, that is a very fair assessment. From what I've seen thus far, like the amount of time that I've spent in it and the amount that I know is still out there, it's like holy shit. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to get through. Which is good. I mean, if you're paying that amount of money for DLC, you want your money's worth. And I feel like, at least from the early stages and from what the reviews have been saying, it sounds like you do definitely get your money's worth if you're an Elden Ring fan.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
They said the average playtime, like, I don't know if this is like if you literally do everything or it's just the average playtime, but they're saying it's like about 60 hours, which I mean, that's a lot for a DLC. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so much. Yeah. That's a whole lot. That's actually more than a whole last game, I feel like.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, what the hell?
So yeah. And I mean, that's I doubt that's counting like if you die like 100 times to a boss.
That's like purely just content that you're playing. Like that's kind of base. Like that's actually sick as fuck.
I cannot wait to see what some of these bosses look like and their gimmicks and stuff. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be so much fun.
Surely another boss is gonna be some like dick hard fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's some unfair boss that makes no sense.
Yeah, and another cool thing is I think that they added like they added a lot of new weapons, so you don't just I think they had like 10 new weapons or something like that. So you don't have to.
I think it's a bit more than that.
I think it's like 40 different types.
4 different types.
Yeah, it's like it's some shit like that, but it's like 10 something. I forgot what it was.
Oh, yeah, there's 8 new weapon types, but there's like
that's what it was.
A bunch of weapons in those types. Yeah.
How do you even come up with 8 new weapon types with how much they already have?
There's like brand new like weapons altogether. There's like new types of swords that are not the same weapon type as before. There's like punchy martial art skills and stuff.
I'm using that one. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that looks sick.
So for context, where does the DLC fit in? I mean, obviously we haven't played a lot of it yet, but like at what point of the game do you have to get up to actually get to the DLC?
You have to beat Ryoiin and Mohg, Lord of Blood.
And where does that, like, in terms of like the actual like Elden Ring like game, is that like towards the end of it? Is that the middle point? Is that like some random offshoot thing? Like,
I mean, like Mohg is not. Ryoiin is like a story boss, but like Mohg is not required to beat the game.
Optional.
That's like a side boss.
Interesting.
So you have to go out of your way to get it.
60% of the game.
60%.
Yeah, at least halfway through the game. Yeah, maybe more.
Yeah, because you could do Ryoiin like really early.
Yeah.
Right.
But Mohg, it takes you a little bit to get there. Like I'm sure you can get there like if you just like blitz it on some cancer.
Yeah.
But you're probably not gonna beat him if you do that.
But, I realized it was kind of awkward for me because like on Monday I like logged into Elden Ring and realized that after I'd played it for the first time, I started a new game plus and then didn't do anything. So I had to go through like everything. Yeah, to get it. But at least when you do New Game Plus, like you keep all your items and stuff. So I was still like super leveled up. That's good. Getting through like the bosses wasn't an issue, but yeah, it just took a bit of time to like find all the items that I needed to unlock the bosses. And yeah, but it's cool. And like when you beat Mohg, which is one of the bosses you need to get to the DLC, there's an area in his boss room that you interact with to get to the DLC area.
Okay, because I was about to ask that question because I've seen in I think in Dark Souls 2, you gotta sit in some random ass place and look at the sun, and then you get teleported. I don't know in what Souls game it was to get to the DLC or something like that. So they always have some funky way to get you to the DLC. I think in Dark Souls 1 you have to go into a painting, I think it is, or something like that, to get there.
Yeah,
that's 3.
Oh, that's 3. Yeah, it's just some crazy always. This one's just in front of you, so it's not some weird ass you gotta do a certain emote somewhere to unlock a boss or some shit.
Well, the cool thing about I don't know exactly how it happens, but I know where you go, obviously. The cool thing about the entrance, at least for Elden Ring, is like Todd was saying, behind in the back of the boss room, there was this big weird thing, and it has a hand coming out of it, and the hand is it's a lore character. It's Mikola. That's one of the Melania's brothers. So basically, for the longest period of time, way before the DLC was announced and stuff, people just, they had theories. People theorized that's what the DLC was gonna be, or at least that's where you're gonna go, and that's what they ended up doing. So it's cool that they incorporated that to the DLC at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm sure you're gonna see plenty of stuff on the internet in regards to the Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah, if you go on Twitch, there's 600,000 people /views on Elden.
I wonder what the Steam numbers are going to be. Steam numbers are going to go super crazy, and especially because Kisa did his huge stream, and a lot of people got onto Elden Ring because of Kai.
Oh yeah, Kai's doing another one tomorrow, and also Jinxie. I don't know if you guys know Jinxie. Yeah, but Jinxie did a 50-hour Elden Ring stream 2 or 3 days ago.
Bruh. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's gonna be insane. My dumbass, before we hopped in the stream, I clicked on it just to see I clicked on Queso's stream. Yeah, I clicked on Queso's stream. I completely forgot. I was like, oh, what is he doing? I was I'm sitting here, I'm watching. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is that?
Wait, hold on. I hadn't seen that boss before.
So yeah, so I saw, I guess, one of the bosses.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where you see it on Steam, the stats. I've forgotten where to go to actually see the stats of things. I can't remember where it is, but
I have no idea where that's at.
I actually do want to see. So it used to just be a very quick button that you press, but now it's I don't know, hidden it somewhere. I don't know, but yeah, that'd be really interesting to see how if that breaks records and in that kind of sense of being the most concurrently played game. I would not put it past it as well.
I don't know if it's gonna be that, but I'm sure it's definitely gonna be breaking. A bunch of shit's gonna go on fire tomorrow.
Yeah, most likely. Knight, how do you feel about it? You excited? Have you seen much about it?
No, I haven't looked at. I'm trying not to look at anything. The only thing I saw was the initial trailers and stuff, but I haven't looked at anything in the past month or so, just in case.
Yep, same here.
I'm trying to go kind of blind.
Yeah, good.
I'm very surprised. I've actually not seen I don't know if the cover image, I don't know if that's the last boss of the DLC or anything, but I have not literally seen a single thing about that character. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, that is a new character.
Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, I know it's a new character. I'm just saying I don't know if it's the last boss or something like that.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if it
maybe it probably is. I wouldn't be shocked.
Bro, why the fuck is a game called Banana having 794,000 current players?
Oh, it's a new auto clicker game.
But then Counter-Strike 2 has 582,000, and then Elden Ring has 577,000.
Yep.
It's genuinely shocking how popular CSGO is. It's wild.
It's free to play. I guess I don't know.
It's the GOAT.
True.
It's the GOAT.
I mean, right now, Elden Ring, and you're saying it's not even out for everyone right now. I mean, it's out for Steam people, I suppose, but
some people are asleep still and stuff.
Yeah, they Todd mentioned it earlier, but yeah, I saw it as well. They did some weird shit where they released it. I don't know if it's everywhere, but I know at least in the United States, they released it 6 p.m. on Steam. So like, if I had Elden Ring right now on Steam, I'd be playing it.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
for everywhere else, it comes out at midnight. So in like 2.5 hours.
I also feel like Steam isn't like the biggest point of where it was played. I feel like it's probably PlayStation 5 most likely is where most people have the game too. But I mean, it's still 500,000 right now, and it probably hasn't hit its peak yet. Is still kind of ridiculous when you think about it. So
yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. I'm keen to hear your guys' opinions on it in the next episode or something like that. Just see where we're up to with it. If it was good, if it was bad, etc., etc. So easy money. All right. I guess that's kind of it for everything we want to talk about. I don't know if is there much to chat about with OPTCG? Anything interesting going on? Anything additional going on there, or?
This Saturday is the OP07 pre-release, so Carissa and I have got some pre-releases to go to. Hopefully, pick up a couple boxes and get some new cards and stuff. And then they've done a little bit of teasing for OP09 in Japan, which is as Flame said earlier, the 2nd anniversary set. So we're expecting big things. They showed off one of the leader cards for OP09, and it's actually the female protagonist from that One Piece Odyssey game.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Lim, whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's fucking trash. So
there's
that.
Let's go.
Literally unplayable.
Okay, very cool. Good start. That's positive.
but the whole theming for the OP09 set is the 4 emperors. So it's like Luffy, Buggy, Shanks, Blackbeard. So we're hoping we get some cool representation for like the Blackbeard pirates, because none of the Blackbeard pirates are in the TCG yet, aside from like a couple of like pre-time skip Blackbeard cards. We haven't had any time skip Blackbeards yet. Shanks, the Shanks leader that we have is absolutely garbage right now. So like, he was like a film promo, whatever it was. Okay. So we actually want a good version of Shanks. There's no Buggy leader. So we're hoping for some big things in this set.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm expecting it. I'm expecting like 4 manga rares.
Yeah, there probably will be 4 manga rares. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh,
I'm also picking up my box of OP07. I'm gonna order it next week.
Okay.
As I did last time. So hopefully I got another banger box. I'm gonna see if I can buy from that same exact store again, because they was cooking. But yeah, we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah, and again,
sorry, go on.
Digimon.
Huh? I was gonna ask about Digimon, but if you had something else, go for it, and then we'll go.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, and as I mentioned to Todd, I think last episode, the price for the box for OP07 is still pretty low. It's still below $200. Like I think it's like 180 or 170 right now,
right?
On TCG at least. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, good luck. Hopefully you're able to get some.
Yeah, you too, man. You too.
We'll see.
All right, Bregus, how's Digimon? You still playing? You still grinding?
Yeah, I'm still playing it. I fucked up again.
Oh no.
The same thing as last time. So it was like, oh no. But you know, we take it how it goes. I fucking forgot. So I was like 1 hit away from winning this one match. Okay. But I fucking forgot that so like one of my aces, let me see if I can pull him up real quick. His name's like Mega Gargamon or some shit.
Mega Goggle my balls.
Okay. Hey, yo.
That's crazy. But he's like this big old green mech boy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And basically, here's the card. So when he attacks, he can like attack twice. I fucking forgot that he can attack twice because holy shit, that picture's terrible.
Man uploaded the smallest image known to mankind.
Hold up.
Oh, you can unsuspend it when he attacks.
Yeah. That's what I fucked up. Because he has like the thing called reboot, which basically means when you put your character in suspended, you can like unsuspend a character. Like suspended characters are ones that usually can't do an action or they're like so you can like unsuspended and then suspended again. But reboot allows you to do it at the end of the turn automatically. And I forgot that he could attack twice, so I didn't attack twice, and that's where I fucked up.
Dang. Well, you live and learn.
And you learn.
Yep.
I'm expecting a win, a tournament win sometime soon, please. That's all I'm saying, brother.
One day. There's like this new like set coming out like end of this month, I believe. And there's a new like card thing. It's like called 4 Demon Lords or something like that. Okay, it's kind of cool.
That's your card right there, you Demon Lord.
Great Demon Lords, yeah.
But it's
basically
Go, sorry. Continue.
It's basically like a lot of fucking demons, and you basically try to build up this one guy who just like deletes like the fuck out of your opponent, but it takes like a lot of setup. I played it because this one guy, he just like printed out, he had like fake cards basically, and I played against him. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Like as long as you get like the setup right, it's like when you hit the shell smash on a Pokemon and then you just like sweep them.
Yeah,
sort of like that.
Shell smash, white herb, done. See you later.
Pretty much.
So I before we segue off, I actually have a very quick story to tell you guys. It's a very random, crazy, and funny story.
Okay. I mean, locked in. Flame story.
Have you guys ever heard of the game called V Rising? It just came out this week.
V, as in like the letter V?
Yeah.
V Rising?
Yeah. Never heard of it, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds familiar.
All right, so check this out. So I was on this is like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm on Steam and I'm playing SMT5 Vengeance. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. I'm playing for like 3 or 4 hours, whatever. It's cool. So at this point, my wrist started to hurt a little bit just from playing so much. So I was like, you know what? Let me switch off to my controller. So normally when I play games on Steam with my controller, I use my Xbox controller.
Right.
But it said that on the Steam page that the PS5 controller is supported. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, let me just try it. So I plug it in, I turn it on, and I start moving around. I'm like, oh shit, it works. I'm like, cool. So now I'm playing I'm playing SMT5 with my PS5 controller for like an hour. You know, it's all cool, whatever. I get off, and then you know how like if you have stuff linked to your Discord profile, it shows like what you're playing, or like what you're listening to or whatever. Okay, so I'm in Discord with my friend, and we're about to hop on Destiny. And I happen to click on my Discord profile, and it says that I'm online on my PS5 playing V Rising for 1 hour. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Someone hacked.
I'm like, did I? Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I get hacked? So now my PS5, it's to the right of me.
Yeah.
So now I look over my PS5 and the light is on. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh fuck.
So I switched the input. And I'm on my homepage of my PlayStation, and I see V Rising as the first game like that I could play.
Wait, did your controller link to
let me cook?
Oh my god!
So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I look at my phone and I have a charge for 40.
Oh my, you bought
what?
What?
So basically, all the craziness aside, while I had my PS5 controller connected to my PC playing a game, it was simultaneously moving.
No
and I bought that game.
No.
SMT5.
No. How did you get the correct inputs to buy the game?
I don't fucking know. And the worst part about it is since the game, I guess it's a setting on my PS5, since the game auto downloaded, I can't refund it because I downloaded it.
Oh,
bro, that's some Black Mirror shit.
Wait. So when you plug your PS5 controller into your PC, is it like a cable connection?
Yeah.
So then,
USB.
In theory, it should disconnect from any Bluetooth source when it's plugged in. That's
good. And after like I had this like epiphany and I realized it. I moved my like PlayStation screen all the way to the left. I switched my inputs, put it back on SMT. and I started walking to the right, and then I switched the input, and my PlayStation 5 was all the way on the right. So I was like, wow.
What?
That's I don't know. That's a bit sus, man. That's weird,
so-
dude.
So for anyone out there, do
Be
not
careful.
play. Do not USB your fucking PS5 controller.
Yeah, just stick with the Xbox controller on your PC.
or do Bluetooth because my PC doesn't have Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't do it. But yeah, that shit was insane.
There's no way. Like the thing is like the odds of that occurring are so.
I've never heard of that before.
That's wild.
So there's two crazy things about it. One, I got super lucky because I could have bought like a million fucking things.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
And two, I also got lucky because there was 3 editions of this game: a $40 one, which I got, a $50 one, and a $100 one.
Imagine if you bought the $100 one and you fucking check. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Oh
So
my God.
on a side note, though, I looked up the game and it basically just looks like Diablo. That's what it looks like.
Hey, well,
So,
give it a try.
I will try it.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, this shit might be peak.
You might have found like the most. You might have found the most goated game. Who knows, right? Oh
Yeah,
my God,
so-
that's fucking crazy. That's
Yeah.
wild.
What the hell? Dude?
That's wild to me. Oh my God, I don't know. That makes me feel uncomfortable, kind of as well. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, dude, that shit was ass, man.
That's fucking. And the fact you can't refund it at all as well is cooked. Like, you know. That...
Yeah, it was on the weekend, so one, I couldn't call them. Two, I can't even say that I didn't play the game because I was fucking idle on the game for 2 hours.
Yeah. Like, it's already.
And-
Yeah.
The chat bot basically told me to fuck off because I downloaded it.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude. That's so
Yeah.
cooked. Oh my
No.
God. Damn.
Not for me.
Okay. That's flame story time. From that into the shout outs, I suppose, if we got a bit from there. Woohoo.
Shout out V Rising.
Shout out V Rising one time. And if you've
and this podcast episode is
it was sponsored by
Rising.
V Rising.
V-Rising.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure you go there. Use code FLAME for 10% off your V Rising $100 version only. Copy of the game there. But if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And what are they commenting today, Todd?
They're commenting Mega Gargamon.
That's crazy.
But you have to type it with your eyes closed. You have to type Mega Gargamon with your eyes closed in the comment section down below. But if like I said, if you enjoyed it, make sure you're hitting that sub button. It helps out a great deal. And then also you can hit that join button. Plenty of different tiers, different price points to support us financially. We do greatly appreciate it. I want to start out with a shout out to our GGP producer of Alexander Wisniewski, our perfect member of Bryan, Kisa, McDermott, our great member of MyDrunkenMoneky, and our good members of Ryoiin, Stump D, Gacha, Red Halo, Dr. E Recshin, Wankafella, Schallo, Derry Jackson, and Kiri Karasu. Thank you guys, as
Shout
always,
out to the lads.
for the support. We do greatly appreciate it. And from everyone's
Thank you, boyos.
from the show into the shoutouts into everyone's actual favorite section, it is the Q&A.
The Q&A.
Hey.
You want to send us any questions, go through and send them to us at GGP Podcast on Twitter or via our YouTube community tab. First question comes in from Tony Twant. He says, what is your favorite type of weather?
Sand.
What? Huh?
The fuck does that mean?
What?
Pokemon reference.
A sandstorm?
Oh, fucking shut up, bro. Oh, fucking, you got buffeted. You got buffeted, fucking head ass.
That's true. He didn't specify like where the weather.
I
would
like.
be.
It's true.
I like when it's just like a dead 60 or 70 degrees, like no wind, just some chill shit.
Give me some sweater weather type beat. Let me get a hoodie on. Let me layer up
Yes,
a little
sir.
bit.
Yeah, track pants.
Yeah, some cozy.
Yeah, cozy, cool, cold weather is like the
Yes.
best,
I'm locked
and it
in.
makes sleeping so much easier when it's cold as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love the cold weather for sure. It's
Glad-
got to be cold, but rain sucks, snow sucks, but like, you know, if the sun's out, but it's like still like super chilly outside, but you know, if you stand out in the sun, it's actually kind of warm and it's kind of nice. But if you want to, you know that kind of weather that I'm talking about, yeah, that's the
Absolutely.
best.
There we go.
Summer sucks.
It's not too hot, man. I don't fuck with it. All right. Next question from MyDrunkenMoneky. They ask, Did the 10th anime meet your expectations? What were you happy / disappointed with? I think
the Sugo was actually not bad.
Yeah, I think the Sugo was fine. I think the legends were quite good. I think the celebration. I mean, if they're not going to release new bespoke content for anniversary, then you can't really compare the content anymore because it's just generic, same shit over and over again. So like, I mean, like it was another anniversary. That's kind of how I see it. Like,
yeah,
it was cool, it was fun, but like we got rewarded quite heavily though this anniversary. I think
we got a lot of free gems.
Yeah, in comparison to most. So I think it was better than a lot of the recent ones, is what I'd say. Is the overall thing. Disappointed with same content over and over again. Just on hot shit. Yeah. Next question from at Ichimugi90. They ask 2 questions. What do you think about solo leveling, the anime and game? Have you guys played the solo leveling gacha game yet?
I play it daily.
You play it daily?
No, I haven't.
Yep.
What's the vibe?
I've been logging in daily since it came out.
What's the vibe like? Do you enjoy it? Is it good? Is it bad?
It's actually pretty cool, but it's developed by Netmarble, so there's that.
Netmarble,
like basically every menu, they're just trying to like make you buy something.
Trying to sell you something? Yeah, nice.
And for the first month of the game, I bought like the subscription thing and like the battle pass and all that for the first month, and it's actually real. Like the experience of playing it is fun, and it definitely emulates the actual story, the anime, and all that very well. But it gets to a point where if you're not buying the subscription, the game kind of sucks.
You fall behind
because everything is like so slow. The development of your character is a lot slower.
Okay,
but if you have the subscription service, everything feels where it should be.
Yeah.
So. The game's cool. It's fun. If you're a big fan of the show, like I watched all the anime and I read through the whole series, and I absolutely love solo leveling. Love it.
There you go. What about for the rest of the gang? Have you guys played it? If not, have you watched it?
I have not seen it, nor have I played it yet, but I do plan on. I don't plan on playing it, but I do plan on watching it pretty soon.
Okay. Night.
I've read a couple of chapters of it, but I might pick it up, watching it.
There we go.
It's good.
I'm the same thing. I've seen a little bit of it, and that was it. I don't know. We go from there. I mean, I've seen a little bit of the game too. The game seems fun, but I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks if it kind of works like that. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Next part of their question was, why did we get 3 copies of each of the side free-to-play Strawhats during 10th anniversary celebrations, logging gifts, keeping copies or feed? Do you think that will get a 5+ evolution, and do you think their super evolutions will be big? I think we got 3 copies just to have copies spare. Plus, like a lot of players that started playing the game when they released didn't get dupe copies and had to purchase duplicate copies of the units. So
yeah, it's more for beginners.
Plus, just feed them. There won't be side grades; it'd be upgrades if they decide to 5+ them. But I think at this point they probably won't. So we'll see from there. Next question for you, Matthew. They ask, Pyro flags drop in co-op, but why? You don't need them in this mode. Your thought about co-op drops?
Well, that's because you can use them to level up like their special or whatever, right?
I don't know. Is it Rumble Scrolls? It's manuals,
isn't it? Or is it?
No, it's manuals, support medals, and luck drops.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just another resource that drops. I mean, to be fair, like the co-op drops are kind of like average. I don't know. I don't think that they're that exciting, especially because like you don't have to max it. You don't have to level up a lot of characters in the first place. So like, it's not too crazy. So I mean, they're whatever. I was hoping for something a little better, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they did update TM drops for only, I think, the invasion fight. You can now get 2x shards instead of 1x. Whoa, big update. Yeah. More shards, pog. Next question from Alexander Wisniewski. He asks, what's the best prize that you won from a contest or competition? And he's fucking asking. He's asking this shit because he won the Treasure Cruise artwork prize. Piece of shit.
That's a good question, actually.
I don't think I've won. Have I won anything? I don't know if I have.
I remember like during I used to go to like a vacation cake kind of thing. Yeah, during the off periods in school when my parents were at work, and I remember they used to have like drawing competitions, and I used to win those when I was a kid. And I got like, I got like a little toy or something that was kind of cool back in the day.
Hell yeah!
What else though?
I think
Has anyone won the lottery?
oh fuck! If I won, do you think I'd be here if I won the lottery? Fucking hell!
Hey, you could win $40 on the lottery. That's still a win.
I mean, I have done that before. I mean, yeah, sure, of course, but like, I think the only like cool thing I've won was back when I used to play MapleStory. I used to watch this streamer and he would do like a giveaway, and he gave away like $100 in like MapleStory points, and I won that, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude! I made like, I think I made like 20 billion mesos or whatever. I was like, I'm fucking balling. Yeah, let's go.
Huge.
Flaming Knight, you guys want anything?
The only thing I think I ever won, there's this fucking store in Japan. It's like called J World or some shit, and I won the fucking Hunter Cup.
You won the what?
Oh,
the Hunter Cup.
Let's go.
I actually just remembered something. I remember when Halo Reach came out.
Okay.
I won the raffle at GameStop and got the $150 Legendary Edition of the game for free.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's a pretty
that's
sick prize.
That's a dumb dude. Let's go.
But I low key cheated though because I went with
what?
That went with me, my mom, my grandma.
All in your name, get the multiple tickets. Hell yeah,
yep,
dude.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, you played the game. That's it, baby. You played the game.
But yeah, that's what I won.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
All right, next question.
I also won King of the Cruise too. We take that.
Oh shit, true. Hold
yeah.
that.
I've still got that trophy back home.
Flame. Hold that.
I got that second
place.
place.
The
baby.
iPad. The iPad.
Yeah, you guys are getting the iPad, dude.
With the awesome Treasure Cruise sticker on the back.
That Flame pulled off straight away.
I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be mean, so I was like, let me not.
All right, next question from at Obsidian_Steed_, and he asks, a lot of amazing games are coming to 2025 with the games like GTA 6, I think it's Monster Hunter Wilds, Fable, and Doom coming. What games are you excited to play? I think we kind of answered that.
2025? Oh, I don't even know. I mean, aside from GTA 6, I think that's going to be huge when it drops.
GTA 6 is going to like change the whole world, I think, which is kind of some crazy shit to say, but like I think it's going to have so many people like enamored by the game that everyone's just going to play it.
I mean, like I know GTA 6 is going to be big on release, but I'm actually kind of like interested to see what people are going to do on the modding side of things.
Yeah, it's on crazy.
PC.
All the servers and that kind of stuff.
We're gonna record the podcast in GTA 6.
I'm down. If the podcast is still around at the time of GTA 6 release, we'll run an app like that. Let's do it.
Yep.
I'm super down for that. Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't think there is anything for me. I think GTA 6, if I decide to play it, will probably be the only thing I'm really excited for next year. So we'll have to wait and see. Next question from Brandon Tingoki. She asked, do you think Bandai is going to cook for August after dropping absolute dog shit for the Straw Hat Memories? I hope so. But then
I fucking hope so.
And then again, I also don't really care because it's just, again, more time to save gems. That's it. Damn, you won this night? That's fucking tight as shit. That's awesome. That's so fucking cool.
That's neat.
Hell yeah. Next question. Monkey Indo, they ask, as a free-to-play player, what the hell should I do? All I do is log in and grab my rewards and play some PK once a day and wait for Kazuna. I stopped playing TM because fuck that. And Extra Island doesn't have shit anymore. Is there something...
Yep.
Is there some other kind of incentive I should be looking for? Go and farm all the content that you haven't farmed yet. So
you just gotta like collect all your characters, level them up.
Yeah, go use the Recollection Archive and go farm all the old raids and Colosseums and events that you can, because you get a ton of gems from that, plus you get a bunch of bounty from it too. So you might as well do that.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of those characters are pretty dog shit.
Oh, they're all dog shit. But I mean, hey, Mihawk got a level limit break, so who knows?
He did. That's a good call.
Raid Mihawk got a level limit break, by the way. We didn't talk about that, but yeah, he did, which is kind of weird.
He's actually not bad.
It's not a bad level limit break overall. It's still a dog shit. I'm not going to use him, but I mean, like, why not, right? So yeah, go do that. Just go farm content. Get your gems up. Get your funny up. Get your money up. That's about it. Good they playing PK once a day. That's positive. Next question from Cheesecake. Second last question, sorry, from Cheesecakes for Breakfast. Ayo, what's up? After 19 multis in part 3, finally got the little fuckers Nami, Zoro, and Sanji. Damn, okay. Decided to go to step 20 hoping for a dupe of them, but the game was like, fuck you, lol, and gave me Fuji Kizaru.
Ew.
Bad legend. going to start doing part 2 for Uta and Int Gear 5. You should have been pulling for Int 5 at the very start, to be honest with you. I probably won't get them though. Grinding story mode is a pain. Anyway, simple question: what's your favorite anime character? Keep up the great work, broskies. What's your favorite anime character?
Very broad question. Who's your favorite anime character? Jeez.
My favorite anime character is Karasu from Steins Gate.
Okay. I see you. My favorite anime character?
Damn, that's hard.
No.
Come on, bro. We already know who it is, Poppy.
Shut up.
Pop the Yukino. Come on.
Okay, fine. No, I think if I had to pick like character, I'd actually say Levi. Personally speaking, I think Levi
was on my radar as well.
Levi is like the fucking goat. Like I'd say that.
You ain't no Ackerman boy.
Boy, I built like him. What's up, man? I'll go God mode right now. I'm going to get.
My man beefing with Zeke.
Bro, and then I kill him. So fuck you mean? Do it for the man damn that died, you know? That's it. I'd probably say Levi. Yeah, well, actually, I'd probably say Levi if I had to pick like overall character. If I had to pick waifu, I'd be picking Mai from Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mai or Yukino for you.
It's one of you know my type.
Yep.
Dude, I started watching Hibiki Euphonium recently. That shit is fucking base. That's a good ass anime. I'll be honest.
Bro, I saw you post about
it.
That
shit is good, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about watching it.
You should watch it. It's so good. I cried like 4 times. It's good shit, man.
Oh, now we crying?
Yeah, we crying, man. It's good shit. All right. Anyway, aside from me and Flame yapping about romance anime, what about you guys? What are your favorite anime character of all time?
It's I don't know. I keep going back to like the main dudes of like, you know, Goku, Luffy, like those guys are just pretty sick. I love Jotaro from JoJo.
Okay.
I'd probably say him. Probably Jotaro. I mean, Light from Death Note. It's pretty cool, even though he's the villain technically, but you know, it's kind of cool. Probably Jotaro.
There you go. Knight's gonna say some crazy shit, like fucking like Usopp or some shit like that.
Suru.
There we go. Now we're
good. Gotta drop a Bleach character. I know he is.
I like Lelouch.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Lelouch.
All right.
That's a great shout. That's a great shout. Okay. I see you.
Wait, no one said Midoriya?
Shut the fuck up.
And his haircut?
Bruh.
Oh my god. We fucking capping today now. All right, last question from Wankafella. Pause. Great to have you guys back. I was going to ask for your advice on if I should go to 30 multis as I had just gotten Roger, Luffy, and Shanks by 21 multis. No. But after going through last month without Ace, I realized how big of a Chad he is. There has been so much content. I want to call it so much content. Where Ace is essential. Even for this TM, Ace is again very essential for introducing. Oh, I mean it's Anti-Ace. Which is why I went to 30 multis. Luckily, it got Ace. Okay, there you go. You got Ace, which is positive. I thought Luffy was the best of the bunch. I reckon Ace is better / more essential than Luffy. Am I wrong?
Ace is going to see more play. I mean, the speed farming content is really good, but it is weird though. The last 2 TMs in a row,
he's been good.
Like Ace has been so good for it because of all the fucking special reverse. Yeah, Roger's been super good too. Yeah,
I think Luffy. I think Shanks might be the worst of the 4. I don't know.
Shanks is the worst. And Luffy has the highest ceiling, I think, for damage. I think he can just go absolutely.
Luffy and Rumble is disgusting. That Luffy and Rumble too, might actually be better than V1 Gear 5 in Grand Party as well.
In Grand Party, yeah, he's good.
So good. Like, have you guys seen the Force Out mechanic, Flame and Knight? It's a new mechanic in Rumble where Luffy can force a character out of the fight entirely. So then you remove their debuffs, you remove their buffs, everything. And it's
their passive skill gets disabled.
And they're removed for a limit of time. If you win the fight with the character forced out, you win, period. So like if for example, let's say you force out 3 characters, if you kill all the other units on that team and those 3 characters are still forced out, you win the fight. They don't come back. Like, that's
Holy
it.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so like, you got like Gear 5 who can force out 2 free spirit characters, and then the GP burst skill also forces out 2 free spirit characters, I think it is.
So if you time it, you can force out like their whole team. and then you just go in and kill the other 4, and you're like, okay, I win. Like that's it's
and then the actual
horrible.
GP burst skill does a shitload of damage.
It is so much damage too. It's actually broken to shit. So he's a really good unit.
Good.
He's a really good unit. But yeah, I think Todd put it very eloquent. I think Roger and Ace are very good to have as like TM units, just consistent content. I mean, Ace removing damage nullifications also busted as fuck too.
Yeah, like the last 2 TMs, special reverse and damage nullification on these boss fights.
Very
Ace
prominent.
is like perfect for them, and
Exactly.
paralysis removal too. So
him removing them is very good. Otherwise, yeah, I think that getting all 4 of them at the end of the day is always going to be a very positive thing to do. On another note, when going through PKA, how do you guys decide which loot to choose, i.e. Cola versus Total versus green tickets versus Rumble Scrolls? I sometimes wonder if it's better to choose 30 Cola or 5 green tickets or 1 Hime. Help a brother out.
I basically never pick up green tickets anymore.
I used to. Now I'm kind of like, if I just pick up turtles at this point now.
It's just based on the value, like how many are there.
If you're missing a lot of characters from the PKA shop, I'd be picking up green tickets. I think never pick up Rumble Scrolls at all. Obviously, from the Rumble fight, pick them up because you're going to have to most times. But otherwise, pick up turtles. I think the hierarchy is like turtles. I think I'd say turtles, green tickets, cola, and then I think that'd be my hierarchy. Because I think cola being currently purchasable from the Ray shop is a lot more acquirable. Mm-hmm. Plus, you can go farm it, not consistently, but at least it's available to be farmed in some locations. Not everywhere, but there are ways to get it too. So I'd say Hime's. If you can get Hime's or Elder Turtles, like that's the baller strat. Like, you know,
that's where you want to be.
EXP is just so required. You know, it's very hard to come by if you're not grinding very consistently. So
yeah,
that'd be my hierarchy there. P.S. Stussy can
cola
do
prices is averted now. I was asking if the cola is like in a better place than it was like a little
it's still
while
dog
ago.
shit.
It's still pretty bad.
Okay.
Like that, you can't farm it consistently. You can farm it through PKA, and when Blitz is on, it can be a drop in Blitz. Otherwise, like you genuinely cannot farm cola at all. You have to purchase it with Ray points. I think it's like 5,000. What is it? It's like 5,000 Ray points for 50 cola or some shit like that. So it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, it's
overall.
a bunch.
So like, yeah, it's like, I mean, to be fair, like it's one legend worth 50 cola, but it's like not a lot of players have that abundant Ray point stack that a lot of us do. So like, you got to be very diligent with it. But at the same time, I believe every ship has now got its upgrade. So now it's like, now you can start passively working on all the ships as you get super cola as well. So it's kind of good in a sense too, but it's also like, damn, you need a lot of cola. If you're unlucky, you need a lot of cola to get through to max those ships out. And the final point here says, P.S. Stussy can do to me what she did to Kaku and Lucci any day. Hashtag goat waifu. God. Crazy. But that
dude.
Excuse me?
She could do the same to me. I don't care.
Okay, you want, man, bro. But to be fair, you also asked Suru to get the gums out, so I don't know, man. You know, you need.
Hey, man, to get to work.
Whoa! Whoa! Suru to get to work is a crazy, bro. Get her back on, bro. Get her clocking in. Fucking put her the time card and all that, mate. You fucking scan in, start your shift. God damn, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
And on that bombshell, that ends episode 116. I honestly, like, I kind of like the format of like half and half. Of like a bit of Treasure Cruise, bit of everything else. Depending on, like, I guess how much news we have of each. I think this format is kind of good. But I mean, right now, because there's not a lot of Treasure Cruise news coming out, like, I think having it being half and half is kind of all right, to say the least. But let us know down below what you guys think. And also, comment Mega Gargamon as well while you're down there too.
Hell yeah.
But if you made it this far and you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that kind of fun stuff. In the description, go to our link tree link that is linktr.ee/perfect. We can find the podcast on all the social media platforms, being Twitter @GGP Podcast, on anchor.fm/perfect for the audio only version. That's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, to name a few. Plus a bunch of other ones too. While you're down there, go to everyone's socials, everyone's YouTubes and Twitches and whatever it is, and go like, subscribe, donate, I don't know, do that kind of fun stuff there too. We'd greatly appreciate it. But that's it, 116 in the books. we'll look forward to episode 117 as well. But with that being said, I've been Captain Puppy, Flame Knight, and Todd. Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.